Hello there, this is Ryan from Burley Bricks coming to you live from my obscene Lego room, and today is the day we finish. We finish. Harry Potter set 76410 Slytherin House Banner. 349 pieces, and it retailed, I want to say it was like $44, $45 Canadian, or it came in like a two-pack set, which I did not pay full price for. Um, but if you've been watching, which I'm sure you have, I've done the other three. So this IKEA table gets so like stuffy. All right, let's move on. So I've done the other three, but this one looks like the most pieces. And I'm going to try not to compare them as much. I always do a post-built thoughts, but so I'm going to do a post-built thoughts, but I'm also going to do a post post-build thoughts about all four of them because why not? Very rare that I have like all of one collection. I might do that with my Animal Crossing, but full disclosure, like I move things around so much that things just fall apart. So it's hard for me to keep things built because they just, fall apart. So now we are building people. And do I know their names? Draco Malfoy, Pansy Parkinson. Okay, that's them now. If you watch my other videos, you will see that I am not the biggest Harry Potter fan. The books and the movie came out when I was an early teenager, and I was too cool and angsty to be into it because I was old. So I never read any of the books, and I think I saw part three in theaters at the time. Um, Comes with stickers. That's right. Forgot. So this one has some stickers. Um, yeah. So this is going to feel kind of redundant now because, they're all somewhat similar. However, this one has the most pieces. I think I said that already. I think maybe the Hufflepuff one had the least amount. But this one I was excited for because dark green, hello, favorite color, and it comes with plates of them. So, like, these are always good. Plus, the characters, blah blah. Um, so because I'm not like the biggest fan, okay, so this is Draco Malfoy and Pansy Parkinson. That was her name. I'm not familiar with her, but I know him. I haven't seen all the movies, um, but these are cute little character designs. It looks like it's very similar to the other one, where the other ones where they all have three of someone who belongs to that house, and then they have each of them wearing slightly something specific to that house, but different. Like he's wearing a cloak, she's not, and the other person will be wearing a sweater that I haven't seen it yet, but that's how they've been doing them. And you know what? That's great because it gives you some variety. And I guess if you really wanted to, you can just switch the heads around. Like, hey, I want her wearing the cloak now. Let's just swap them. So it's good that they gave you some variety. To be honest, I have so many Harry Potter sets now that I probably have all these people and every bit of clothing that they could possibly be wearing because that's just how it's going. Um, so yeah, I'm not the biggest Harry Potter guy, uh, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate a good Lego set, which I of course do. And that's actually how I kind of got interested in Harry Potter was from buying the sets because they had really cool pieces, and then being like, "Oh, what's this from? What's this from?" My partner would have to explain it to me, and then I would watch one of the movies, I go, oh, okay, that advent calendar scene makes sense to me now. So that's kind of exciting, I suppose. Um, so now we are building this little set. Um, the other ones are over there. I should have planned it out and had them here. Actually, no, that's good because I'm trying not to talk about the other ones too much. But essentially, I kind of know what it is that I'm building because they all look the same, but are slightly different builds, which is good. But they all match. Oh, that's funny. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be a hand in this print, but they've done like, is there a gray? Can tell me in the comments. I'm sure my partner will tell me later when he watches this. But is there like a gray hand? Because this print is a gray Lego hand, which is funny. I don't exactly understand the reference, but I'm sure there's one there that's very clever. Um, this is that way. Some of the actual construction elements of these sets I find a little tricky in terms of how they like the structural elements can be a little tricky for me. Um, but hopefully after doing so many of them, I already do this wrong. Okay. It's hard to like when I try to turn it this way. For those of you, of course, building along at home, but I can't exactly see what it is that I'm doing when I do that. So it can get a little tricky. I get a little confused with these ones, but they're great builds. And this one I was excited about because I already said it, it had the most pieces. And usually, that's a big selling point for me. Oh, there's extra pieces? Sure. Oh, like this one, they're both like if I was to look because I repurpose a lot of my pieces, if I was to go to the store and had, you know, only had enough for one of them, I would probably buy the one with the most pieces. I mean, I'm sure most people would buy whatever house it is that they are. Um, but I would probably go for the one with like the nice colors and the nice pieces. Okay. How's this? Is this right? This is right. Like getting that, like building that contraption and then sticking it on the plate is a bit of a challenge for me. Why is that being weird? Ah, did I do something wrong? Probably. You watch my builds, which you of course do. I always do them. I always mess it up. But these aren't sticking on. Why aren't you sticking on? There you go. Like I said, these are kind of tricky. There we go. Like trying to get because there's so many different studs sticking out that are different pieces that you then have to stick onto here. Find sometimes that gets a little tricky. It must have been very well thought out. And it's kind of meticulous and it's kind of intimidating to be honest. So sure this wasn't fun, but good good thing is because all the sets are the same once you crack the code on how to do it, you just have to sort of do it, you know, three more times, but change it a little bit aesthetically. Oops. Ah. So I just finished work. Should be making dinner. I wanted to get in a quick build. I have to go into the office tomorrow. I know, poor me, right? Um, so I won't have time to do anything tomorrow. So I'm just realizing as I'm saying this out loud that doesn't matter because so because I'm going into the office tomorrow, I filmed stuff today and then this will be posted tomorrow. So when I'm saying tomorrow, I should actually be saying today. uh, Now I know how those like YouTubers who talk in like past tense or future tense or release movies around holiday schedules. Now I know how they feel because I'm just an internationally known YouTuber now. Um, who's just so put out by having to build Lego. Okay. You would think after doing this, oh, I know I said this already, but you think I should be getting better at this, but I feel like I've actually gotten worse. Or maybe I'm just rushing because I know what to expect and it keeps changing. Okay, so I just built a little, nope, we'll come back to that. Now we have to build probably a fireplace. So I'm assuming that there's like, and now you're probably watching this and you're about to shake your head because you're a big Harry Potter fan, big fan of all the movies. But I guess like each house has like their own like common room or something that this is depicting, like a headquarter or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I should really watch these to have something to talk about to filibuster my videos. But actually, one of the very first things, one of the very first builds I did for this channel was was for Encanto, and I watched the movie the night before, so I had something to talk about. And I went on and on. I did like an hour and a half. It was like my longest build to date in one sitting, and then it didn't record. So I was trying to stream it on Twitch at the same time, which I don't really bother with anymore. Just don't think my computer um, is like it can't handle streaming and recording and all that stuff all at once. So I just record now and I turn off the internet too, so it doesn't struggle. Because sometimes my internet decides, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna work. So that's frustrating. Oh, I skipped a step because of course I did. I always skip the first page because I can only see this one. Um, but hopefully soon things will change around here. I'm going to get very, very fortunate that some special people in my life, uh, I've received a new microphone, one that I can wear that I need to figure out how to do. And then I also got some lighting rigs, which is also super nice. Unfortunately, though, I am like illiterate when it comes to technology. And so these gifts are here, very appreciative, but I don't know. Now I have a lot of homework. I have a lot of figuring out that I have to do. So that's going to be my week. So, but I didn't want to lose the momentum. And also, too, see, I get this analysis paralysis where I overthink things all the time. But I was like, oh, okay, so I need to do this now so it matches the other three that I did. Because if the other three that I did are poor quality, and then this one's like, wow, HD. Because I also got a new phone that I'm going to use as a webcam, so better quality stuff's coming. But if this one's better quality stuff, it's not going to match the other ones, and that's going to bother me. I know that's nuts, but and then I also have some great sets that I want to build, but like I knew better quality was coming, So I didn't want to build them yet because, what if I change something up and it's like, oh wow, this looks so great. I really wish I built the boutique hotel with this setup, whereas, now I'm coming at you like an old 90s television. Um, so things are coming, but sometimes I get so like caught up in my head and thinking like, oh, I should do this first, or I should do this, or I should do that. I end up just like not doing anything because all the energy just leaves me from overthinking it. That. So today I was like, you know what? I just want to build something. Just want to build something. And you know what? This is a work in progress. This is, um, I'm just doing this to have fun. And if it looks good, it looks good. If not, well, thanks for watching anyway. Okay, now I know. I wish I could build maybe, maybe one day. Or I'll just get so rich, I'll do that thing that like you see on TV. Is this wrong again? What did I do? That's supposed to go there and that's supposed to go on top of that. Oh no. Wait, what? What did I do here? Did I mess this all up already? No, there's no way. But I'm missing something down here. I think I messed this up completely. What did I do? So I see that there's like this is supposed to be in here, but this is supposed to be up higher, but that doesn't make sense because then the hinges wouldn't be right. Oh my goodness. That didn't break that. So that's supposed to be like that? Really? No. Where did that come from? Was that always there? It was. And then this goes. I am losing it today, folks. So this is supposed to go down here, like that, and that goes like that. Is that right? Huh, and that made that taller. How the heck did that work? Anyway, I figured it out. Obviously, Lego is not going to be like watching these videos and go, hey, like, we need to hire this guy because he's clearly smart. No. Maybe when I learn how to edit videos, I'll do like the greatest hits of my greatest things. To be honest, this is actually a little challenging. I know that sounds weird, but because I'm also trying to talk and have something to say while trying to pay attention to this, that I often miss steps. Um, Also, I get very impatient and I will just like skip ahead because I'm playing on hard mode. These pieces are always great. They're almost like the gold bar pieces. I really like those because I, especially in this color or the other color, I use them for a sidewalk, like a cobblestone sidewalk um, for my Christmas village, which I have a lot of videos of. I think I have some shorts. of them on YouTube. I don't have the full village, but I do have pictures of it on my Instagram, and I do have pictures of it on my uh sorry, videos of it on my TikTok, same name, Burly Bricks. And now I'm getting confused again. Okay, I should really just pay attention. You're right. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, because when they like turn things around and spin things around, and because they look the same on both sides, I get lost. Now, where is this piece? Oh. Also, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, people. Okay, so then this goes here, and now I gotta stick it on one of these plates again. Wish me luck. Let's hope this works. No. Ah. Yeah, this is a challenge. Getting these to stick on is actually pretty challenging. Take my word for it. Okay. That's like that. This is like this. This goes here. Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm getting worse at this. If there was a fifth banner available, I would it would just be garbage. I probably should have started with the most amount, this one first, and worked my way backwards to the least amount, right? But here we are. Okay, and this goes this, like this. No, doing that. Okay, coming together, folks. Hmm. This one does seem a little more like involved. I'm wondering if there's more pieces because they give you a lot of these one by one rounds, which are always useful if you find something to do with them. Again, the cobblestone, I did that for mine. Yeah, this one seems a little okay. So this is it so far, and now we are building more. See, I like this sort of build. It kind of reminds me of I know another shameless plug coming. Um, I have this museum that I'm working on that I don't actually have pictures of because it's always falling apart. And fun fact, this is a true story, but my museum that I've been working on for years um had a hole has like a hole in the middle of it on the first floor where I had a brontosaurus coming up through the floor into the second floor. And I thought that was so clever. And then Lego did that with their new modular. But like I don't have any pictures that I did that. So I can't prove that I did it first. But the people who know me can attest that I actually did. At first I wanted to be a Tyrannosaurus, but like his butt was kind of hanging off in his head. I was like, oh, what's something tall? So I did a Brontosaurus. And this is a true story, I swear. But now if I finish it and I do that, people are gonna think that I copied the new modular, which I didn't. So yeah. Okay. Oh, bricks. Okay, there's a skull. So the Slytherins were like the bad guys, right? They're the house that people don't like. Maybe because they're naturally blonde. I don't know. And this goes in here. Here. And this will go over top. Here. 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 That's now doing another one of these. Oh, and I missed a step. Man, got to put this little bench thing in. You just can't take me anywhere. I was gonna get excited and be like, look at all these extra pieces, but now I'm suspicious. Yep, I missed another. Oh, whoops. Got bag two. Is this the last bag? Is there only just the two bags? Now I'm building another person whose name is, I totally am not gonna look it up. Blaze Zabini? I don't know. These sound like sequel names to me. Ugh. Okay, so now I need to build him, and he's in his sweater. See, I called it. Plus, I also looked at the box, but where's your head, sir? Go. His hair looks interesting. Interesting. It's like a very tiny little hairpiece. Huh. So he can't have an additional face because there's no hair to cover it, right? But that's very tiny little hair. Not sure how I feel about that. Okay, and now I'm assuming, a table. I'm using the collectible minifigure plates, which I have a lot of. And now I'm building everything else. So lots of gray pieces, lots of light gray, dark gray pieces. Which is always good to have in the collection. Where is it? Oh, it's that piece. Um, and what am I looking for now? I'm growing my hair out, so it's always like, drama. Okay, I'm skipping steps again because that's how I do. So this is turned this way. Right, okay. So I wonder if the same person designed all of these or came up with a general idea and said, "Hey, other people, you now design this one, you design this one." Like was it a team? I'm assuming it was probably a team, right? I don't know. I don't work for Lego, obviously. I'd be a lot better at this. I mean, I have an obscene Lego room. Like, you'd think that I would just. But then there's no fun in that, right? Sometimes I bought sets and I just because the pieces look nice and I just dumped them right into the container. I didn't even bother building them. Is this a times two? No. You need to tell me it's a times two ahead of time, please. So I'm building a chair. I'm building a chair. I've already messed up, of course. The other chairs, like all the little chair builds that these have had, because they've all had them, have been super cute, but the characters don't exactly stay in them very good. Like they'll just slide right off. So I'm wondering if this one actually has, it looks like it might have like little studs that you can actually anchor them onto, whereas the other ones they just flipped right out. A little disappointing, but also kind of comical. But they were all very nice, and I'll probably keep them and put them somewhere else and take credit for them. Okay, so that's a chair that's built. That's cool. I can sit someone in it. That's the other thing. When you build chairs, you have to make sure their arms are up. It was you have to be excited when you sit in chairs because you can't just sit. Okay, what are we building here? This looks nice. This is some sort of dark brown wood accent end table, which is nice because in my real life, that's what I that's what I like. Well, I guess this is like a Slytherin grass. No, halfway there. I know this because the last page had the staple showing. Trying to remember if the other ones had more than one book. Oh, this is a big window. It's like in between a medium size and a large size. Um, okay. I'm just making a mess here. Okay. Some sort of Slytherin stuff. The lime green is nice. Oh, maybe I can turn these into pop. Oops, that's for that. Huh. Hmm. All these pieces so far are really good. Like all these sets, I mentioned it in a previous build. I don't know if you can hear that beeping. My rice cooker just went off. Um, I said in a previous one that they had like a similar like book set where it was like you're building books of the different houses that were like little play scene, which looked cute, but then you'd have these big book pieces, like unless you had kept them displayed, like what would I do with these big book pieces? So initially I thought that this was the same thing. Um, and then I realized after, no, these are actually plates that they've assembled to look like these flags, which made me so happy because we both know I'm not going to keep it assembled, though they do look really nice. And I can see why people would keep them assembled and hang them on their wall. Um, the other ones that I built are still assembled. I know it's been really hard for me to actually, that's not true. And you'll see, I think it's the Hufflepuff, the one with the black. They had like one by one black um pieces that I needed for my burger restaurant floor. I don't regret it because the floor looks awesome, and there's a video of it on my page. Link. Um, Burley Burger is the name of my restaurant, and I'm excited about that. So I had to take them off the front, but I'll talk about that in my roundup about it. I'm not. I own it. I own that I'm like this. Okay, this is getting. I have it so you can see it as well. Sorry. Still need to figure out how I'm actually going to have this displayed, but I haven't moved things around yet because I was expecting to get new stuff. So, yeah, stickers. Okay, Hans Gruber. Who's on? And this other. Yeah. So I put those on, and now I'm sticking it onto here. Really? Okay. And that doesn't. That's strange that it sticks on like that. And then it didn't go over this crack here to like stabilize it together. But it doesn't do that in here, which is the next one does. Okay. Because I was like, that seems like a missed opportunity for structural stability, which I'm a big fan of with my Lego. I try to, when I build buildings, try to have it, you know, be proper for the people that move in case there's an earthquake or I drop it, you know? Mm. So I have a question. I think I've kind of hinted at this in other videos. You can let me know in the comments. Do you ever like, do you open one each bag at a time, or do you dump them all out and like play on hard mode? I feel like that could be a fun way to like slow the entire process down. Like if you really wanted to stretch out the I know I'm like I get so itchy every time I'm in here. Um, if you want to like prolong the experience, is that right? This goes here. Okay. Uh, there's some interesting style details that I'm making a mental note of. Whoops. Whoa. I just ripped all the stickers off. I don't think I've ever done that before. I usually don't put stickers on, but because I'm doing this like this, I will put them on. Especially since I reuse the pieces. I try not to. Oh, there's so many of these like cobblestone bricks. Very exciting because I ran out of them when I was doing my Christmas village. So now I can redo the floors. And now that I have this channel where I can show things, it motivates me to actually do this. Oh, found his legs. I just realized I didn't finish building him. That's in total. There you go. I like that green sweater. I'll probably keep it for myself. Um, what is this? It's like a candle piece that's dark gray. That's interesting. Okay. So this one has some details. To be honest, I wasn't going to be super comparing them, but the Ravenclaw one seemed a little, wasn't a lot of attention to detail, I guess you could say. It just wasn't my favorite. No, what am I doing here? Now I'm building one of those. I think I messed something up again. Because it's saying I need this piece, which I don't have. I have this piece. So what did I do wrong? Uh, uh. The second page. I did that and I did. Oh, it was this. I used it here when I shouldn't have. Thought that looked weird. Can't take me anywhere. My nose is so itchy. My partner says it's because of like the dust that's in here, and he's probably right. Because full disclosure, I don't really come in here that often. I don't build like this. I usually build at the couch. Um, but I think it's also too sometimes when things like that happen, I get a little overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, my nose gets itchy. And also because I say to myself, Ryan, don't itch your nose. You're filming, which makes me like even more itchy because I'm trying to think about it. You know, like when you like start to sweat and you tell yourself like don't sweat because you'll just keep sweating more and more and more now. It's like that. And now I'm gonna start to sweat. Uh, okay. Almost. We're in the home stretch, people. Just gonna relax. No, my partner's almost home. And I haven't started dinner. Well, I kind of did. I got a new phone today that I want to play with. Or is it yesterday when this airs? Or 2 days ago? Okay, so now I'm putting this in here. Now these windows. Not sure how I feel about these windows. Just the one? Well, there's a second one. Like the ones that have like the built-in arches, like they usually use these in vehicles. With the exception, I guess these gray ones would be good for like a castle build. Um, I'm not sure how I feel about them. No, I do. There we go. Okay, and now to the last one. Oh, what am I building here? These plates are so nice. What are they, 8x8s? Always useful. Well, in these colors are not. It's what that is what I liked about all of these, is that this one came with dark green plates, which aren't super common. Gryffindor came with dark red plates, which aren't super common in the 8x8s. Ravenclaw, dark blue plates, and Hufflepuff is like the dark um, yellow plates. And all of those plates are not, I feel, super common. So it's nice to get at least four of them for each of these sets. All right, stick on. Nope, this is strange. This is strange. Why is it doing that? Oh, that's why it's doing it, because I put this on backwards. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not an engineer, so I would end up on one of those engineer fail lists. Why isn't this sticking on? What did I do? Ah, I'm a consistent problem today, people. This doesn't want to open because I did put this one on wrong too. Oh my gosh. Oh, uh, like it matches all the other ones. I don't see why I can't just figure it out like a human person does. Okay. I mean, what is the age on here? 9 plus. I'm literally 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Ah, okay. I'll be okay. Or maybe I'll scream into a pillow later. I don't know. But this is comical, right? I can laugh at myself. That's fine. But please don't laugh at me. I can't handle that. Yeah, let's laugh at myself. I even, uh, just, just a mess today. Right, this was here, this was here. All right, home stretch. I know I've already said that, but I remember we're doing this part. So right now I'm building like this little bit that you, that it's the hook to put on here. Okay. Okay. These are all great pieces. These are all great pieces. My hair's at that length where it's like it's going into my eye and it's tickling me. Nope. Okay. Um, this is over here. Right. Okay. Hold on. Get in there, you. There we go. I thought I made another mistake. I don't know if I can handle that right now. Mhm. Mhm. Ah, okay. So I messed this all up again, probably. Okay, so now we're putting in the holographic little piece of fun. Slides down in the back like that. So there. So now it's like this little scene, which is very, very interesting to see it all come together. So now I'm putting the. I did something wrong again. I did this wrong. There we go. That's how that's supposed to look. I guess it was open to interpretation, right? Please go look like that. Perfect, even better. Okay, these lined up. Now I'm putting on the smooths, which I will definitely be using in my city for my sidewalks. Gonna wrap too much of these pieces. Okay. Now I am. Did I do that wrong? Probably. Oh, come on. I just break this? Didn't have enough support on the inside. I tried to tell Lego during design when I was in on the meetings, saying, you know what? This needs more. And my neighbor's home, I guess, or not home. Now the dogs are barking. Okay, I always try to get done before then because, everyone gets home from work, so there's a lot of movement going on in my building. Not gonna use here. Cool. So now we're putting on the little finishing touches on this. Already did this side because I'm like that. And now I'm putting. Nope, did that wrong. This better be good. I wonder if anyone's ever like taken a Lego set back and been like, after they built it and said, you know what? I don't like this. So give me my money back. This one this one's getting me, y'all. This one is going to make a grown man crack. Why is it different? What? Oh, what? Yeah, this is really awkward to work with like that. Okay, I'm almost finished here. And this needs to go on this side, and then the Slytherin crest, which is printed, and I just broke something off. Slytherin crest. Actually, I don't think it looks as great as the other ones, which we'll get to. You put the crest on, and then it closes. It closes up. There. That's how it looks. Matchy matchy. And you open it up. You open it up. And this is like a little play set. Little chair. These people. This. These little light things. And this other person. And that. And a whole bunch of extra pieces, which is exciting. And there's a snake. With the exception of the wands, because the wands are obviously, you know, apart for the people. I never really split those because I never really used them. Oh, and there's that table. So yeah, so this was Harry Potter set Slytherin banner. Let me know in the comments, did you build this set? Did you like this set? Were you planning on building this set? Are you a Slytherin? Is there one of the others that you liked? This was an okay set, but my favorite is probably still the Hufflepuff one. This one is kind of awkward to put together, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I'm not having the best day, but like it's not really sitting right. I'm sure I messed something up too, but it wasn't as like straightforward as the other ones. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Did you buy this set? Do you like this set? Um, are you planning on buying this set? Do you have it displayed? Have you displayed any of these sets? That'd be interesting to know. And with that, have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.